On June 7th, 2021, I went to West End Rec Center in Guelph for my first Pfizer vaccine. I went to protect my mother. My mom's 90 years old. As soon as the vaccine went into my arm, I felt like fire. I was a little bit in shock. I got this taste in my mouth, a metallic taste in my mouth. As I was sitting there, waiting for the 15-minute period, I remember my face starting to get numb, going down, and I was biting my lip. When I approached the receptionist, she said, is everybody feeling okay? Does anybody have any reactions? I said, well, actually, my face is numb. I can't feel my face. Her eyes went wide. I was telling her everything that just happened. She was typing, which I thought was typing everything in, being documented. The two nurses took me to another waiting area, so I had to wait there for probably about 40 minutes. And they said, well, if you have any other problems, please call 911. And I was released to go home. Face was still numb. I couldn't breathe through this nostril at all. It was completely clogged. And I woke up the next day. I decided, I gotta get moving. I went for a bicycle ride with my son. I remember riding and I just fell right over sideways. I couldn't keep my balance. From then on, so probably for about 3 months after that, if I turned too fast or something, I would get really kind of dizzy. I've had heart problems, so I can't sleep on my left side. It feels like a lot of pressure. I have numbness in my hands. I called my family physician in August, and I said to her, I'm having these problems. Look at my public health records. It should all be documented. She said, Cathy, I pulled up your public health records. There's nothing there. And I said, how could that be? She said, I'm gonna have to send you to an immunologist/allergist. That took a couple of months to get to her, and it was a phone conversation. So I had to describe everything to her, what I just described. She prescribed me an EpiPen to be picked up at my pharmacist, and good luck on your second vaccine. That's the answer I got. I thought that they would do some type of testing or something, like an allergy test, or none of that was done. So at that point, I already made my mind up. I was like, I am not getting a second, shot. My doctor said her hands were tied. It was up to the immunologist to give that exemption because I was only 50% anaphylactic, not 100% anaphylactic. I didn't qualify. It's really opened my eyes to be an advocate for my own health. I had one woman that came in my store and she basically had the same reaction as I did. And she went for the second shot, and then when I saw her come in the store again, she had a cane and couldn't even walk. And it just made me think, wow, good thing I didn't get it. And I'm sad for her.